about Pandora's box. It's a process that generates of unwise interference in something. For example, these policies might open a Pandora's box of inflationable wage claims. That is from the Oxford Dictionary. What I'm going to tell you is Astro keeps saying Pandora's box is open. Pandora's box is open. Pandora's box is open. So what does that mean to you? What unwise decisions are you making? Because you're interfering with the plan. Okay? So Astro is telling me to tell you this. So some of you, many of you, are making unwise decisions. Remember that Two of Swords that we've been having, saying you've got to make these decisions? Well, you're making them, but you're not making the right ones. That's what I'm getting. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Okay? And if you think you're making good decisions, then that warning doesn't pertain to you. Past loved ones visit you while you sleep. In the near future, those two cards were on the bottom. So you're going to be getting some downloads from your ancestors to help you with this. Okay, so listen. See, the Matrix has a funny way of trying to get you off track. And they do it through people on YouTube. They do it through your family, your friends. That's why most of us have no family. We have no friends. And we have animals as our family and friends now. And we have one or two, 3 or 4 stations that we actually listen to for confirmation. And just to stick with, there's certain people you're an Astro with. So then when you see them on YouTube, you go, oh my God, I so relate. You know, like I say, Steve's Love Tarot is my #1 channel because I relate to everything that guy says, okay? It's like we're twins, okay? It really is. It's just every song, every analogy, every joke. Tasha's Divine Guidance, I am doing hers right now. Soul Sister, right? Karen, Living Light. Chosen 144. These people you just connect with. I don't know if you guys checked out Ivan Teller, if you like him or not. Let me know in the comments. He seems to be pretty much the same, thinking that nothing's happening, and it's a lot lower vibe than I would like. But I am going to continue to listen, because reading the Cosmic Origin book and The Secret Government, when he talks, Ivan talks in the beginning, and then that's his opinion, and then he channels Pleiadians, Syrians, Lemurians, Lyrans, Anunnakis, Andromedans, right? And when they speak through him, I have so much more of an understanding than I did 3 or 4 years ago. So it shows me how much those books and how much Astro is really helping me. So the first part of his videos is his opinion on stuff. And like I said, it's still kind of a downer. But he's being real, so I'm not complaining. He's being his authentic self, and that's why I like that. And then the second part of his video is where he channels. So if you go on my Twitter, I put him on every day. I put on pretty much the ones I watch, not all of them. But anyway, so check out Ivan Teller and check out Ishmael Perez and his books. Okay, so what fell on the floor? Very important. Earth Angel Special Mission. So that's what this is talking about. It's talking about our special mission. We said the other day we had the Emperor and the Earth Angel connecting. That's what's coming in, okay? We have Pink Pixie. Yes, I don't really follow my live comments because it takes away from my energy read. So you guys can talk among yourselves, but I very rarely see the chat. I'm not here for that. I'm here to do a live energy read. Okay, so the Earth Angel Special Mission. That's what this is all about. All right. And here and there I see comments and I will say hi or something, but you guys have to realize that I'm reading energy. I don't know how to turn off the comments. And I like you to comment after the show, and then I comment back to you on the regular underneath where the comments are. And I also have email and a description box. So the live is the only thing I try to stay away from because I'm trying to read the energy and listen to Astro, not do a live reading with you guys. Okay. And you can come up here. Yeah, you can come up here. Okay, just blew out the candle there. Okay, so see how I was distracted there? Now we're going to start over again. But I'm not complaining. I want you to be here. I want you to connect with us, but just do it through email, phone, and the chat that's not live. Okay, because this chat here, I like to keep the energy flowing. So let's talk about our Earth mission. Okay, we've got make a wish because a wish is coming. Okay, we've been manifesting our mission partner, most of us, okay, and in 5D and higher, we've rearranged our soul contract, and now we're waiting, and we're with them in 5D and higher. We're bringing them into the movie, okay? So the manifestation is coming into the special mission, but I'm drawn to the word special, okay? It's not a normal mission. It's a special mission. And if you read the books and you know what's coming in the future, we are eradicating evil. And this is millions of years, thousands of years. Most of you listening to me that follow me are very old souls. We're not from here. We came here to complete this special mission. Okay? So our wish is coming. Our manifestation is coming. Get more connected and meditate and spend time in nature. So that's what we do while we wait. Okay? Yes. We're talking about, Ivan Teller's station is about channeling the aliens to help us here. You're correct, but it's hard to explain that we're all aliens. You know, we're all part of this. We're all from different universes here at this time to finish this Earth mission. That's why I don't get into all that stuff, and I have you go to Ishmael Perez and Ivan Teller for your alien knowledge, your cosmic origin knowledge, your secret government knowledge, okay? Because I'm just reading the energy. And the energy right now is that we need to meditate and listen to stuff like that because our special mission is popping off. That wish is coming, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do my favorite deck. This is the Mage Tarot deck, MAGE. The last deck was from Tasha's Divine Guidance. She reads tarot and she reads the energy. I read the energy and pull cards. Steve's Love Tarot, as I said, is the same thing. He reads the energy, then pulls the cards. Ivan and Ishmael, they don't do cards. They are strictly talking about and channeling and talking to the 5D and higher realms. So this is heavy duty stuff, and each channel has their own message to give you. I'm just telling you my 3, 4, 5 that I watch in a day. Then I spend lots of time being connected out of the matrix, in nature, with animals, preparing my project and getting ready for my mission partner. So that was 12:12 on the clock, and that sums it up pretty good, what I just said, okay? So for those of you in the comments on the live chat that I just happened to see that question, that didn't understand exactly what I was talking about, but figured it out, okay? So very good. See, sometimes the live comments can help me with the reading. Sometimes they distract. So I just prefer the comments to be after the video, emailed, called, or text. My phone number is available for texting, emails, free readings. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull some cards and do the energy here. Bottom of the deck is a really good card because it's a 5 of Cups upside down. And this card here, okay, being upside down, upright, she's walking away from all the jibber jabber, okay? And you can't see the card very well, but she's walking away from the jibber jabber, and it's kind of like another card fell on the floor here, strength. And that's good because she's walking away from the jibber jabber. She's got long hair and she's kind of going like this. Yeah, whatever. Bye-bye. See you later. Yeah. And then the strength card fell out because she's got bigger fish to fry. She's got demons to slay. The red dragon represents the evil dragons. So I love dragons, but we do have good and bad in everything. And over and over and over for millions of years, we've been coming here. This is the word, this is the phrase I want you guys to look up. Polarization, integration, where we from the higher realms met with the lower realms, intermingled so that everybody could become balanced. Then you still got the good and the evil because there's always evil that takes over everything. You've got secret agents everywhere, good and bad. You have undercover agents everywhere, good and bad. That's what this card is representing. It's representing that Everybody isn't who they seem to be. There's always good and bad. What we're trying to do with this Earth Angel special mission is we're trying to put an end to it for good. That's where you get people like Ivan that go, that's never going to happen. Then you have people like Ishmael that say, yes, it is. The cycles have been completed. So that's why it's good, again, to listen to them both. Then you have people like me, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pattern, Queen of Pentacles. I have everything I need. I'm doing my manifestation. I'm a stable leader, and I'm trying to bring to you the energy. So the energy we're in right now is a 10 of Cups energy. Okay, the 10 of Cups energy. But I'm drawn to, again, do you see how that boy is all tied up? And the devil's in the background. So what I'm getting off of this card is a lot of you are codependent issues. You're still not doing this alone. You're still doing this with toxic friends and family and a matrix job, where if you can get rid of everything and be just by yourself and your animals, wait for your mission partner to come in, that's more what we're going at. Okay, a lot of you are there already, but a lot of you are still holding on to that matrix job and that toxic relationship. That's why the 10 of Cups is tainted. It's tainted. Okay, then we have the 10 of Pentacles, and I'm drawn to the drinks in their hand. I'm drawn to two things on this card. One is a lot of you are still in addictions. Remember, I told you 5D and higher, there are no drugs, sex, and rock and roll. Okay. You don't want to be celibate. You don't want to be free from alcohol and drugs. Again, everybody's on a special mission. Some are on a high level and some are on a low level, right? If you want to stay, I have friends in low places, then go ahead. Many of us have been celibate for years, free from drugs and alcohol for years, still hooked on rock and roll. Okay, so the drinking's got to go, the partying's got to go. I'm sorry to tell you that. If you don't want to hear that, maybe this channel isn't for you. Maybe you need somebody that is more earthbound. Okay, we have the Ace of Q. Ace of Q is my in and out energy, but it's not the energy I'm getting today. Today I'm getting that you're acing this. Really good energy coming off here. It's like that's your hand. Your hand is just like presto, you know. This is a really good energy coming off here. So I think most of you that are listening are succeeding in this. You've gotten rid of the sex, drugs, and maybe kept just the rock and roll. And you're leaving or you left the toxic situations, job, family. You got the divorce, you're getting the divorce. If you're not doing any of that stuff, the Devil card is next. Okay, and the Ace of Swords, Michael's Sword of Truth, is next. So it's either going to be the Devil or St. Michael's Sword of Truth. St. Michael's Sword of Truth will win over the Devil, but if you decide to go with the Devil, you are just going to go to a lower level frequency, Earth, a low level. It's kind of like you'll go to 3D, then there'll be 4D, then there'll be 5D and higher, and you'll remain over here in 3D. Only the evil, wicked bastards are going to go up in flames. They're just going to be gone, okay? So we won't get into all that, but we've got the devil or the ace of swords. Do you want to go with St. Michael, 5D and higher? Stay in 4D, which is still St. Michael. It's just you're a good person. You just, that's where you're at. I'm not going to get into that either. Or you're going to go with the devil. Okay? Now there is victory, but it's on the fence. Because if you have victory, the 7 of Wands, it's going to be with St. Michael. You are not going to have victory if you go with the devil. But you think you are. Because over and over and over again, he keeps trying to tell you that, oh, we can take on this. We can do this. We can do this. And each time he gets defeated, but this is like the final battle. Then we have that 1,000-year where the 4D will be here. And then we have the final battle. So that's why I say I don't get into all that. I'm just getting into the energy of you have to make this decision now. This ain't later. Now the tower is going to be happening and you can feel it all around you. You're kind of like waiting for the next shoe to drop, right? It's a tower energy. 8 of Swords in reverse, you're unstuck. You're not really stuck anymore. You're free. But who are you going to choose? Are you going to choose Mr. Devil or St. Michael's route? It's always like that. Sneezing. Yeah, it's always like that. It's always this good and bad. That's what I said when I started the video. So we'll probably wrap this up because Pandora's box is wide open. And many of you have chosen what you've chosen. Your decision has been made. That's why Astro's saying Pandora's box is open. It's open because the communication's coming in fast. 8 of Wands. And it's all about transition. So the death card. So we're transitioning. Where are we transitioning to? Correct. 3D, 4D, or 5D and higher. Where are you going to end up? It's all through these unwise decisions that you've been making that's going to put you on your next timeline. Now, I'm on my highest timeline. I'm waiting to complete my Earth mission, and so are you. But this energy is just saying to stay in love, Ace of Cups, because this is your destiny, the Star card. And then we got repeated victory again because we've got the 9 of Wands with the wolf on the stick. You figured out who the wolves in sheep's clothing are, and now you're waiting for the love department to finish the paperwork. So keep searching. That was the Lover's card. This is my Searchlight card, my 5 of Wands, which is just telling you to keep searching. And then the Page of Q, which is just keep questing, keep going forward. It's divinely timed. Wherever you're at right now is pretty much where you're going to stay for that timeline. Okay? But the towers are coming in because Pandora's box has been opened, because you've made your decisions, wise or unwise. It's like the parable of the 10 virgins and the lamps and the oil. The door is shut. So if you don't have your lamp full of oil and you're not a virgin, you're not getting in to the bridegroom's wedding. Sorry. Just like back then in that parable. Sorry. You had plenty of opportunity, plenty of warnings, and you wanted to listen to the illusions. So see her drowning there and saying, what's up? How come I can't come in? Oh, well, the moon card with the 4 of Swords. You chose not to heal, or you chose to heal. So I'm going to end it there, but I want you guys to look up the parable of the virgins and the lamps and the oil, because that's exactly the energy. And I'm proud to be one of them virgins with the lamp oil full. It's heartbreaking that we had to shut the door and didn't let you in, but some of you are in here and you're going to stay in here and we're going to do this. The ones that we're saying bye bye to, you had your chance, you had your warnings. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.